Hello, and welcome to my second weekly wrap up. Uh, don't don't mind this. Vim is a great editor. Why would there be anything wrong with it? Look at the speed in which I'm scrolling. Isn't it superior? So let's start off with the global variables. These are used to track all the IDs for the created classes, like the floor request ID, elevator ID, call button ID. This just keeps track of stuff. This is generally considered bad practice, but because this is what we were forced to write, it's what we were forced to write. It's the algorithm we were given. We have one class column. Inside we got the constructor, which calls the create elevator method and the create call button method. The create call button method makes the call buttons. The create elevator method creates all the elevators. The request elevator simulates when a user press a button outside the elevator. I love that. Find elevator. What this does is it checks for the elevator's distance and compatibility with the person who just pressed the button. And this one will check if the elevator that was just checked between all the elevators is better than the one that's currently considered the best. So this function will run many times until there's the king of the hill at the bottom, which is the best elevator for that specific user. As we go further down, this is the elevator class. This gets made into many elevators into the elevator array, amount of elevators. And it also calls the create floor request buttons. This is what makes all the buttons for all of the inside of each elevator. We got a request floor, which simulates when a user press a button inside the elevator. We got the move, which checks the direction of the elevator and moves it to the right floor. This one changes the sort depending on what direction the elevator is going in. It sorts it in ascending if it's going up, and it sorts it in descending if it's going down. You see, I didn't realize if there's a better way to do this in JavaScript, but I just sorted it and then reversed it. I feel like that consumes up a lot of cycles, but you know what? We're moving on. Operate doors is basically like a fake function that's just here for vanity. It always results in the same exact. If any of these else's ever get triggered, then we have a serious problem. All right, it's not operating correctly. And the rest of the classes are super simple. We got the call button class that just has a few simple attributes. Same thing with the floor request button, and same thing with the door. It can either be open or closed, opening or closing, and it has an ID. This line of code just ports it out of into the tester, which is what we will run right now. npm test 33 out of 33. Isn't that wonderful? So now we move on to the Python section, and we're gonna go see that. Look at the nerd. Isn't that so pretty? I got my Vim set up so nice, so spectacularly. Isn't that incredible? Oh my goodness. So same exact algorithm. All the thises are changed to selves. Every method has to have a self in the start. Very minor differences, like the fact that we have to use append instead of push. Instead of making an object literal, we have to give a dictionary. And also, we can't declare any variables with, like, just initialize them. We have to make them equal something, and by default, you need to make them equal none in Python. There's no line that exports any of this code because the test just exports it itself. And if I do one of these and I go PyTest, we will see that the tests all pass, 32 out of 32, and we're green. We're hundo P. So for sure, that's it. Both tests were passed, 100%. That's so I achieved the badge exercise. And I just wanted to show off more of my Vim, man. Like, look at this. Look at this, man. Can you believe it? Like, look at the nerd. Look at the nerd tree, man. Like, not again. If I don't leave, nothing's gonna happen, right? Okay, I'm just gonna walk away now. Yeah, yep. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye. Dorime, interimo ad appare dorime. Ameno, lanciremo, dorime. Ameno, o manare imperavi, ameno. Dimere, mantirò,